10 to 11 here on ABC Goldfields Esperance. Now, every week you get to meet a local artist in our music corner. If you come across anyone who should be featured in this segment, please do let me know. You can call 1300-525-222 to nominate someone, or text their details through to 0448 922 604, and just remember to pop ADD at the front so Abby can have a look out for your messages. Now, today you're going to meet Nick Costa from the band Nick Costa and the Stray Crows. Good morning, Nick.
Hi, Dinushi. How are you?
Very well. How long have you guys been performing together?
I've been performing about 20 years. I started playing in bands in country Victoria as a teenager, and where I joined an established band as a bass player. And so, every weekend in every sort of dive you could think of, footy clubs and cheering sheds and pubs, you name it. And then at 17, I started playing solo, and I've been doing it ever since.
And what do you love most about it?
I love as a musician you get invited into people's lives. I've always enjoyed playing weddings and functions and things like that as well, and seen that as a privilege. It gives you the opportunity to draw people together and help them celebrate their big moments. Also, music takes you to some weird and wacky places, and I've been able to travel to different parts of Australia and see a lot of things and meet a lot of people I otherwise wouldn't have had the chance to. In my early 20s, I once packed up a station wagon with a suitcase and a guitar and drove from Terang in country Victoria to Darwin, and played in all sorts of places on the way up, sometimes for a meal and a bed, and sometimes for a bit more fuel money, and ended up playing 5 nights a week. And those kind of experiences really shaped who I am as a musician, and they're some of my best memories. And
you've even lived in, you've been living in Kalgoorlie for some time now until you moved to Bunbury very recently. How did life here in the Goldfields influence your music?
There's some really good musicians in the Goldfields, and I had the privilege of forming a band with some local musicians who just became really good mates. And I went from sort of playing solo gigs around the pubs to being able to play bigger shows with my band, like at the Sound Shell, to thousands of people, and got to road test the songs, and it really inspired us to get some recording done.
If you just tuned in, you're listening to ABC Radio. I'm speaking to Nick Costa, an artist in our music corner today. Now, Nick, when people listen to your music, what do you want them to really feel?
Yeah, that's a tricky one. I guess my songs aren't about the glitzy, idealised parts of life. They're about the real parts of life, the struggle and the heartbreak and the things that go wrong. So I try and keep my lyrics very real and relatable. And I want people to feel validated, I guess, that they're not alone, that it's okay to struggle, that there's a fighting spirit in us, and that it's good to keep pushing on. And I believe that God has planted dreams in our hearts for a reason, and we should pursue them and never give up.
Now, you got a song here that it's very special because it's actually being mixed in Nashville at the moment, but you are going to share it with everyone listening today on ABC Goldfields Esperance. So it's a very sneaky peek before it's released later this year. Tell me about the song.
This is one of those interesting songs that pretty much wrote itself. I think it was about 2007, 2008, and the whole song just came to me in a flash, and all I had to do was write it down and work out the chords, and it's never changed since that initial moment. The song's about how life can throw you some curveballs sometimes, and the song's about saying to that curveball, really, is that the best you got? Not to sound fake, but to say, you know what, I've been through a fair bit of stuff, and I'm okay with the worst you got. I think once you hit rock bottom and survive it, you get a sort of bold courage with the way you do life. You don't live safe anymore. It frees you. So, that's what the song's about to me.
And so at the end of the year, when you release this, what are you planning to do that with an event somewhere, or what are your plans?
We haven't got that far quite yet, but certainly would love to perform at an event somewhere with the band,
And are you going to come back to the Goldfields and share your new music?
Absolutely, yeah.
Very excited to see that happen. That was Nick Costa, and this is their song, Break Me. Break Me by Nick Costa and the Stay Crows. You heard it here first on ABC Goldfields Esperance.